Lewis Hamilton had a tricky and trying 2022 season for the Mercedes team, but nonetheless, despite his early season struggles, basically doing glorified testing runs for the recalcitrant W13 chassis, he did go on to have great races at places like Silverstone, Austria, Hungary, Kota, and Sao Paulo, where he finished the podium. Throughout the season, he took 9 podiums, but no wins, no pole positions. I mean, first time I think he's never taken a single win nor a pole position in a season during his whole entire F1 career. Of course, that season was indeed his 16th year in the sport. Quite impressive, really, but I'm not really sure Hamilton would have been bothered to take a win or a pole position this year, considering he was never in the championship fight due to the lack of speed for his Mercedes. And he did play a very winning team role at Sao Paulo when he realised George Russell had a chance to win the race and he just didn't fight him because he thought, well, better to give George Russell a bit of morale, unlike Max Verstappen, who decided to snatch P6 of his teammate and refused to give it back like a sport child. Was, of course, a seasoned pro like Lewis Hamilton realised that in order to keep your potential number 2 teammate happy, you've got to let him win a race every now and again. And that's what Lewis did. He took a lot of hits on the team this season, struggling at Imola where he couldn't overtake Pierre Gasly due to the fact he was essentially struggling with a Mercedes with propulsing issues due to the new ground effects regulations. But when the floor regulations were introduced mid-season after Hungary, Mercedes looked a lot more on it, and Lewis Hamilton was arguably unlucky to lose a potential race win at Holland, but of course he didn't come in and pit for new tyres, which ultimately costed him due to the fact he didn't want to lose track position against Max Verstappen. But as it was, Lewis Hamilton is ranked 4th on this list, despite finishing 6th in the Drivers' Championship, due to the fact that I do acknowledge he did do very well in the second half of the year.